So, what's up, everyone? I gotta talk quiet because it's midnight right now. As you can tell by the intro and title, that we're gonna be doing a review on the TV series Tim and Eric. Awesome show, good job. I just got done watching the full series of it, and the show is so crazy because I picked out like a few of my favorite episodes, and right away I forgot them. As soon as the series, like the last episode, was so wild that it just made me forget all the points I was gonna point out for this review. But yeah, that just goes to show how crazy this series really is. Um, if you haven't watched it, or even if you have not heard of Tim and Eric, I suggest give some of their series out a try because they got like around 5 series made, probably even more by now. And you're most likely to find something you like because there's something for everyone in that series. And that's why I wanted to do this review on this show. I love the randomness to it, but at the same time there's a story plot in some of the stories. And like, I guess like they do it like kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say each season they make a different story, because sometimes they wait, like, it's pretty interesting. For one story, they, like, you would expect the story's over with, and then all of a sudden 3 seasons later they bring back the story. That's just because just so crazy. The show, I don't want to give no spoilers of it if you haven't seen it yourself. What's cool about the show is it's only 11 minutes per episode, or 10 minutes. 11 minutes if you count the credits. And so that means like an hour and 20 minutes per season, because there's 5 seasons. So it's like a 6-hour series, but still, it's a good one. It involves so much, it's hard to describe really. Right now I'm just trying to describe it, like I'm not trying to tell you my favorite parts about it. I'm just trying to think like, how can I describe the show the best way I can? And I guess that's the best way. It's random, but also has stories in it. My favorite characters in it is a puppet guy. I think his name's Dave something. And he'll sit there and he'll like puppeteer with different puppets every time you see him. And he sings. And when I first watched this show growing up, because it came out like around 2000, let me check. So it came out, crap, now the light goes off. The show came out in 2007 and lasted until 2010, this series. Of course, because they went on to make different series before and after them. My favorite episodes in this series is, this is my favorite character right here, Dr. Steve Bueller, by the way. One of my top favorite characters. Then it's a puppeteer guy. Then third favorite, I guess I'd have to say Tim and Eric. I say both of them because they're both the main characters of the show. So they're both like a main character. When you watch the show, you understand why I'm considering them as the same person. But show's very awesome with the costumes, because you'll see one person play like 5 different people. And if you watch a series, like binge watch a series, it's fun because you'll sit there and try to guess, like, okay, is he playing a different character, or did I see this character already? My favorite episodes in the series is, there's like 2 to 3 of them where they reference another series they made that's more cartoon style, cut out like South Park when it first started, without less color too. It's called Tim Goes to the Mirror, or Tom Goes to the Mirror. Tom Goes to the Mirror. And so in this series they'll reference it, and it's cool to see because it's like watching a live action. Because sometimes in 2 episodes they made like the full episode almost, and so it was great to see that. 2 favorite shows colliding right there, kind of deal. And yeah, so I think this is a really awesome, as the title says, Tim and Eric Awesome Show. It is an awesome show. And sorry I'm saying a lot. I'm trying to think of what else I can add before I end off this review. I think I said all I needed to be said. Honestly, like, they did a great job with the characters and stuff. And the first season's really awesome because they kind of do this joke where it's like they've been doing the show for like 50 years, and of course they didn't do the show for 50 years, but it was only on for like 2-3 weeks at the time, if you consider that. It was like the third episode or something. But they're referencing their older shows that they've been doing for like the past decade. So yeah, that was pretty awesome to see them dress up as old people and pretend it's the future right away from the start. When you're watching the show, I suggest pay attention to it, because if you don't, the stories might just fly right over your head, and then you might just be viewing all the funny parts that are like just skits. They have a bunch of skits in here. By the way, before I end off this review, the last season, this is why, like, when I was watching this series today, I was like, why didn't I watch this before? Because I watched the movie they made, the $1 billion movie they made with them all, and I was like, why haven't I watched this a lot more? It's because of the last season. The last season is just so absurd and just wild. And plus, for me, it's pretty funny because I really like this show because the first 3 seasons, they sit there and, like, whenever someone makes a wink or a face expression, they'll put a sound effect with it. And then, like, the last 2 seasons, they started to only do that for, like, body movements, like for the arms and legs. And so it didn't seem like the same thing, and it wasn't as funny to me. But yeah, I guess that's what I got to say about this show. Tim and Eric, awesome show. Great job. They did a great job. Thanks for watching the review. I hope you go check out this show for yourself. It was an awesome show on Adult Swim. That's another reason why I want to do a review on it. I really like the Adult Swim program. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out. Stay awesome, people. And one of my favorite words from the show, spaghetti.